Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 8, Week 3, Day 3 live stream. So today, main thing that we got going on and main thing you don't want to miss is we got a new pet, cosmetic pet, so it only comes around once every forever. But it's like once, maybe every few years or so. I have no clue how they do Australia Day pets. I don't even think we've gotten an Australia Day pet every single year. However, we did get this little guy to Taz for some holiday in Australia. It is only available today, so definitely make sure to go and get it. So much so, we are going to start with that guy. He's cosmetics though, so not too big a deal, but still good to get them all. And even though I did forget that one weapon that should be available in another month or two, we should have 100% completion on pets. Actually, even once we get that other weapon, we theoretically still won't have 100% completion on weapons. Because luckily, the one I actually missed was during the holidays. It's coming out prior to the Nexus one. So we would have still been missing the Nexus one, which I'm pretty sure most people are missing. Because the current only way to get is like $5 or $10, but it should be available for free the week of whenever Nexus rolls back around, like probably this summer. Because it's going to be a while before Nexus rolls back around. Anyways, hello everyone, hello NASA, hello Isabel, hello Ricardo, hello Draco, hello Sushi Ninja, hello everyone else, welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, gosh, were the people working on the decking noisy today. Like even more so than normal. I'm not sure if they'll be here tomorrow, though. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that little Yu-Gi-Oh stream thingy. I still want to stream that game at some point, just to try it. But oh, what was the other thing I was about to go say? But yeah, tomorrow night we'll be doing the new Pokemon game then. So hopefully we'll be able to rest up on Thursday and just do that for launch night then. So we'll still have something new this week. Because I mean, I do want to start trying to do that. Well, at least one new game per week. I guess we'll save Yu-Gi-Oh for next week. And the new one for this week will be Pokemon Legends Arceus, which comes out tomorrow night. In like 4 hours from now tomorrow. Oh, hello, mister. I didn't see you there. My bad, my bad. I sometimes forget names. Also, hello, Cookie. Welcome, welcome. And try not to repeat anyone's name. I managed to accidentally skip someone. Whoops. Also, I don't think we're going to get a level this stream. We're definitely going to get a level soon, though. There's nothing we really need a power farm this week. Like, the longest taking thing will be Bounty Hunter, and even that's like, what, 2-3 hours? Somewhere around there. Really depends on team and composition and how it wants to go. Also, really depends on enemy team sometimes, too. We've gotten some really annoying Bounty Hunter enemy teams before. I still can't get over that one double Glaceon we had that one time. That was super annoying. I don't think we've ever had a Bounty Hunter harder than that. They probably got so many complaints that they made it so it could never be that hard again. Because that was by far the most annoying Bounty Hunter we ever had. Double Glaceon. I assume it was a glitch because I believe it was mostly picking from Drakzoom troops, and at the time not as many Drakzoom troops existed. So I had less to choose from, which made it double up on Glaceon there. Okay, speaking of doubling up, we got 2 Tazes. Unfortunately, we need like 6 for an upgrade. And we're not going to be getting him upgraded. He's associated to the kingdom of Zhejian, based on that background, I would assume. Which means I really don't need another max pet there, because I just got 2 more max pets there pretty recently. Let me go double check. I'm almost guaranteed it's Asian. Based on background, it should be. And normally background there doesn't lie. It lied. It lied to me. It lied. Okay, never mind. Well, we know his name is Taz. He's associated to Darkstone for whatever reason. Okay, so Darkstone. Do I need more pets from Darkstone? No. I already have 3 maxed. And you're gonna get maxed. Never mind, you're not your cosmetic pet. From International Cat Day 2019. So, there's currently not a need to max it, technically. Does anyone remember? I actually can't remember right now. I need to go find, like, on the forum where the full master list is again. Or where the tool might be for it. But I actually forget where most of the level ups are from the really high level range. Does anyone know? Because no kingdom needs it yet. But does anyone know what kingdom star level is needed for 4 max pets? Isn't it like 26 or 27 or something? I know it eventually happens. I just forget what star level is required for such. But I don't think we need it max because Darkstone's like what, 20 something right now? Not even 20? Oh, it's 23. It's still a while though. Because the earliest it could be, I believe, is like 26 or 27 or something. Actually, is it 26? We could actually see because we have some 25-star kingdoms. It might actually be even deeper than that. Yeah, it would have to be 27 or higher. Alright, so we have a while. Darkstone's ending at 23. That means like minimum 2 to 3 events. So it's gonna get another pet by then, probably. So yeah, we don't need to max it. If I'm not mistaken, so far, a cosmetic level 20 pet has actually never been required to upgrade a kingdom. Assuming you had every other pet maxed that is non-cosmetic. That could change into the future, but last I recall that has been the case. Anyways, let's just clear out the standard dailies, I guess. Get these things out of the way. Because this will mostly be a farming stream, because World Event's not going to take that long, obviously. I think the guild's almost done with it, too. And then we can just go and see if we can get some luck on the tokens. Open the vault keys and see if we can get an extra code. Wait, is it level 25 for 4 pets? Oh, I guess we already had it for those other ones then. Interesting. So Darkstone might kind of need it soon. Let me go double check. Do I even have a 24-star kingdom? Why do I not recall needing it for that? Maybe I just already had them maxed. I don't recall 25 requiring 4 max pets, though it might. Because we already have like 2 or 3 kingdoms that have it done, but I never remembered having to go out of my way to get a max pet for any of them. Oh, but didn't I do that for Zejin? Oh no, maybe we have. I could have sworn that was 3 max pets though, not 4. Because I remember I was stalling on Zejin for something. Oh no, that was the earlier one. Oh, maybe it is at 25. Here, we have Golvania 24. We can see it that way. Oh, no, that's just collect 4 Golvania pets. That's not 4 level 25, level 20 pets. That's something different. There's a different category where you have to have 4 at 20. You should just own 4. Which doesn't matter what level they are. But there's a category at like 27 or 28 or something. I can't remember the exact number off the top of my head. That's like, oh, you need to have 4 of them maxed. And so far, no kingdom needs it. Yet. They will eventually need that. However, no kingdom has reached a point where they need 4 level 20 pets. Some kingdoms have reached a point where they need 4 pets, but not 4 level 20 pets yet. And the one at 25 is just having 4. Hello, Mr. Lonely. Hello, Sizzle. Welcome, welcome. Random question. What is a great team for Fangmore? Fangmore normally runs... do you mean pure faction or just in general? I believe its restriction is red-yellow, so you can run a Tesla build pretty nicely. Because you could do double Tesla in the Holy Sting Astra. If you're looking for something to clear through. Tesla's also in Soulforge this week, if you happen to not have it yet. Aside from that, if you're looking for pure faction, it's double Legends with Mana Generator, ending with... I guess I forget what last troop you go with. There's something that does like some kind of damage poke. But it's double Legends, the Mana Generator that creates 1 billion red, and then like the better damage poke. I can't remember which one of the 2 it was. I forget his name. Theoretically, it could be one with just the tank. And the backup tank's just there to make sure in case the other one dies. The rest is mostly the support for the team. It's not the best tank for any faction, but it's usable to get the job done. If I'm not mistaken, the biggest issue with it is I believe it only gains attack, but not durability. So they're on a bit of a time limit. That's the other reason why you need to double up on him, or even triple up on him. Yeah, there's a few kingdoms that are currently at 25. I think there's 3? 2 or 3. It's, oh, Golvania hasn't reached it yet. But it's Magrim Woods, Leonis Empire, wherever that is. And I think those are the only 2, but there's some that are really close, like, Golvania, that's only 1 star away. And a few others here and there. They're, like, at 23 star. But yeah, I believe the only 2 25 stars are Leonis Empire and Magrim Woods. Magrim Woods is a weird one, but it's because it had a world event associated to it, or one of those calendar thingies, or the campaign, like similar to this week or this month or campaign, whatever you want to call it. This campaign, it's associated primarily to Zejin, which means Zejin's going to be getting a lot of stars very soon. Since a lot of these options are associated to Zejin, that thing's associated to Zejin. The other thing is, I believe even the weapon is, if you were a little bit short on weapons, yeah, it is. So similar to how everything was associated to Zejin this week, and it's going to reach, or this season, I mean, and it's going to end up reaching 25 stars because of it. Same thing happened in Magrim Woods, where it would have been like a 23-star kingdom like many of them are. However, it got some extra troops from the season, and then that pushed it over into becoming 25-star. And same thing will happen to Zejin by the end of the season. Soon. Anyways. We did that. Oh yeah, Adventure Board still has the thing on it. That's only souls, but I might as well grab it. Then we'll go head to the world event. But yeah, I'll go double check for you real quick what the other Fangmore troop is. I cannot remember his name. It's either the double poke guy that does stats effect or whatever the other one was. I can't remember if the other one was viable or not. It might just be the double stats poke guy. But I don't think he uses red, so it might be the other guy just because he uses red. Because the mana accumulator creates a lot of red. Because it does it based on bleeding, and with double the legend, you're normally going to bleed out the entire enemy team. Unless you get really unlucky. Bleed doesn't do too much damage in the context of factions, though, high-level factions. Let's see. Fangmore. Why can I not remember what the final trip was? Oh, yeah, it was that thing. Oh, wait, no, this isn't the one that had the double stats effect, one I was thinking of. Yeah, it was the skull spam guy. Oh, yeah, that's the guy. So, yeah, your team is double Chief Dagon, Shaman of Set, and then the Seturi. I was thinking of the other faction. But yeah, it's double Chief Dagon, Shaman of Set into the Seturi then. Seturi, the skull spam, these things just tank and give you attack. And this just gives you a billion in red. And that's pretty much the game plan there. Okay, let's see, we did that. Let's go clear out the world event, good old world event. Which might almost already be done. Getting there on the final category. Unfortunately, nothing too good. Well, I got a purple. I guess nothing too good would be considered green and oranges. That is technically one good thing. Also, it's always weird how some weeks the oh, I also want to switch back to the other team soon. Actually, I might do it right now. We'll keep it like this, I guess. But I always find it funny that sometimes the new troop is the most valuable room. Yet weeks like this, it is the least valuable room. Like last week, we just had an epic that was worth the absolute most of any of the possible options. And now this week, we have a same rarity troop, an ultra rare, coming in that is now worth the least amount of points of any of the rooms. It's just really weird that they have almost no rhyme or reason to them. At least this week was kind of easy, and that's just pure, straight rarity order. However, the game gives like no indication of that within the game itself. It's just really weird how they do it. Oh, nice! You got the big war coin drop. Yeah, those are really good when working up to getting them all. It is unfortunately VIP locked, but if you have the VIP, you can end up getting quite a bit that way. That's how I ended up closing my gap on mine. Because I believe I got it like 3 times. It's how we were able to get everything so quick. Because it does occasionally show up on the VIP thingy. It's not really worth having the VIP thing just for that, but it does help if nothing else. But yeah, it's super worth getting war coins every time you see it. I don't even need war coins anymore, and I still get it in case they add another purpose for war coins. Just because of how money-locked war coins are if you don't do it that way. You can get a lot as a newer player, but it's really hard if you were already playing when the war coin update came out. But newer players actually don't really struggle with war coins because you kind of just get drowned with them when you first start off. Where is the VIP thingy? It's underneath the shop thingy. I'll go show it in a second. The VIP thingy is in the shop thingy. Which reminds me, I still to this day have not sent a support ticket to see if they could give the $70 that I spent on the Switch version over to my main version. Not in the resources or anything, just the VIP points. Because I believe after next season, we're going to be within VIP range to actually get a level off of it. So it's actually going to be relevant if we have those points for once. Because I normally don't buy unless like a new kingdom comes out for that thing or a new faction. I mean, not a new faction, I mean a new season, I mean. Okay, where were we? So we'll go to the shop. But underneath shop, underneath VIP, it shows your thingy. But it has different rewards. The only really noteworthy ones are automatic 3 scouting at 3. 3, I believe, is, what, $40? $50? Yeah, if you buy Death Knight, you'll have this. Oh, yeah, you used to in the day. So I think this is $40. You don't anymore, though. Because Death Knight actually doesn't cost enough money for this to actually trigger it, which is kind of funny. But, yeah, I believe this is $40 for free scouting. For 4, you get 1 extra arena win. Like 3, 4, 5, and 6, I think, are like the only really relevant ones in the current state of the game. At 3, you get free scouting, and I believe it's $40. At 4, you get 1 arena win at the start of every arena. So whenever you do arena, you only have to do 5 wins instead of 6. However, arena is pretty dead, though it makes those objectives where you have to do arena for weekly, or if you want to participate in a really underwhelming arena event, it makes those a little bit easier. Though that's probably not too good. That's still helpful. It's also literally pay to win, not in the, you know, like in the literal sense that you're paying for a win. Which is always kind of funny. VIP 5 is 130. And this used to be more relevant, but it gives you access to VIP chests. VIP chests have gotten buffed about a year or 2 ago. Basically, if you're going to spend gems to try to get a mythic, the best ratio of gems spent to mythic chance is using VIP chests. You don't have to use VIP chests, and for a long duration of time, it's actually better just to do gem keys, because unless you have like every ultra rare in the entire game maxed, gem keys are still really good value for you. Which is a lot of people still, so you can still get value there. However, if you're looking for like direct gem to mythic conversion, VIP chests do have the best rate, but it's locked behind $130. You do get some VIP chests otherwise, scattered throughout the game occasionally for free. Like I haven't used VIP chests in forever, and I have over 50 from all the free ones that they've handed out. And lastly, there is VIP 6, which has probably one of the more useful ones these days, because it is actually useful on a daily basis, other than the other ones that generally aren't. Well, free scouting is, but I almost consider that part of the game at this point. But yeah, I'm not sure how free-to-play people deal with not having scouting. It is just so annoying. I can't even remember what the game is like without it. I know whenever I do like new accounts, it's like, oh yeah, you don't have automatic scouting. But yeah, VIP 6 is when you get the daily deal. That's the extra deal all the way at the right, and there's some unique things that can appear here. Some pretty noteworthy ones are, like was mentioned in chat, the 65 war coin for 200 gems. There's, you can have any of the normal tasks like this one over here, and then it's like 25% discounted. So you can have a standard one like a good Imperial or something at 25% off. You can end up having Anu, which we pulled in. A lot of people said it's not that worth it. However, occasionally it could be good to go for. There's things like the 3 guildmate gifts, which is the only way to really get them realistically without money, unless you want to spend like 1 billion resources in Soulforge with that new feature they added in 6.1. But it's the most realistic way to get guildmate gifts without spending even more money on the game. And a few other things end up popping there that are decent. Not today, though. Today's thing is pretty bad. But occasionally there's something good in there. 20 is the best value? I believe VIP 20 is... it does keep going, yes. Back in the day, it used to only go up to VIP 10. VIP 10 cost $790. However, they must have had a lot of feedback saying, hey, give us more stuff for paying customers. And then they kept going to, I think, like 15, and then they eventually kept going to like 20 or something. And VIP 20, so VIP 10 cost $790. This seemed like a lot at the time, and, well, it still is. However, VIP 20 I believe is like 8,000 something dollars. I can't remember the exact number to the T. But it's over 8,000. It's almost $9,000. Over 9,000? But yeah, it's something absurdly high. I wish I had that much spare money. Though I would not be spending it on this game if I did. Well, some people get enjoyment from it, of course. Anyways, where were we? We'll go for that. Because we definitely spent a lot of time on this game. Gosh, 13,000 plus hours. Any benefit to VIP level 20? You get a lot of extra bonuses. Like, it's almost like having, compared to my stats right now, it's basically more than having a Ring of Wonder perpetually activated. Is how much extra, like, resources you get from battles. Because if I, like, compare it to what I'm getting right now, like, we're at VIP 8, which is, like, what, 500-ish or so? So we're at VIP 8, and we're currently getting 40% souls, 50%, or sorry, 40% EXP, 50% souls, and 50% gold. If you compare this to VIP 20, they're getting 100% EXP, which is 60% more than what I'm getting, 50% souls, which is 100% more than what I'm getting, and 200% gold, which is 150% more than what I am getting. So you can end up getting a lot of extra resources doing this. Oddly enough, that final really good one's actually at VIP 19, not VIP 20. VIP 20's reward is actually really bad. Like, you're getting almost nothing from VIP 20. I never even noticed that. Because 500 gold per day is, like, literally zero. Especially if you have that high a VIP. But, yeah, the last really good reward's actually on VIP 19. I never noticed that. When you get the extra 50% gold bonus, which is actually huge. That's insane. That's way more than 100 gold extra per day, that's for sure. Or, sorry, that's glory per day. But still, 100 glory is also basically 0 glory. But yeah, those stats are really high. Like 100, 150, 200 compared to what we're currently getting at a decently high VIP level, which is 40, 50, 50. That's even more than a Ring of Wonder. That's like Ring of Wonder plus an extra Death Knight armor on top of it, or something like that. Because Ring of Wonder is this thing. I wouldn't advise getting this normally unless you're planning on playing a lot in a given month. It's normally not worth it. It gives you some resources and 50% to those 3 stats. This is temporary though, it only lasts for a month. Whereas the VIP thing lasts forever. Anyways, where were we? Let's keep doing World Event. Yeah, they do actually need to revamp the VIP rewards a little bit. Not to such a degree where it makes it seem pay to win, but enough to make some of the higher tiers kind of worth it. Because I'd be kind of disappointed if I saw what I get for VIP 20 and finally got VIP 20 and then it's like, oh, this is like nothing. How's this not more? You're gonna be a VIP 20 soon? Nice. Eventually. I guess after enough time. Like, I never expected to ever in the history of this game reach VIP 10. Yet in like 2 or 3 years from now, we'll probably hit VIP 10. Yeah, I wonder how many gems you actually get from those things when you actually have it maxed with like 100% extra. I still feel like those packs wouldn't be worth it even with that. Unless you just needed a ton in a pinch. But the rates for farming gems are just so good these days. And they've never really rebalanced the shop much to reflect that. Because every tribute right now, I'm pretty sure, is like, you just do it like once or twice and you're like good to go. Or, you know, you're getting like 20 plus per tribute. Oh yeah, I actually forgot to do my dailies today for Puzzle Quest 3. I was taking a nap while they were doing the construction stuff because they were just so loud. I was like, it was like almost giving me a headache, so I had to lay down. And somehow through all that noise, I actually managed to fall asleep. It was like legit giving me a headache. It was so loud. So I'm trying to randomly hit the first slot, and it's failing really badly. There we go. Oh, there we go. Alright, we did that, we did that. Okay, let's go and open our VIP keys to see if we can get a extra code today. Go press our luck. Go under... actually, I can go extra magic here. You know, I'll just leave it as is, doesn't matter. Where is the... Actually, it kind of does matter, now that I think about it. The main reason being we might be able to get a clean up a little bit quicker. Alright, let's open 13 keys to go down to 2,150. Alright, let's see what we get. And we'll just use Venetia team. But yeah, normally when they update the VIP stuff, if they update anything with it, they normally make it more enticing to go one VIP further. So like, for example, the reward on VIP 4 didn't used to be there. The reward on VIP 6 didn't used to be there. And now there's some of the more relevant ones to actually end up hitting, particularly VIP 6. Like, I would say in the current state of the game, there's no, like, VIP 6 is perfectly fine. Like, it's the main thing that gives you all of the core features within the game, I would say. If you're just looking to unlock all the thingies in that regard. The only problem is VIP 6 is kind of pricey in the short term. In the long term, if you're, like, supporting the game, it's not as bad. But it's 200 something. There's no unique drop off the offers though. However, there are some that are just substantially easier to get, like war coins, without spending money. Or, you know, in the sense that you don't have to spend any more money. Like, there's a few on there where it's like, you have to spend money to get there, but you don't have to spend any more money to get them. Like, the best way to get guildmate gifts in the entire game is off of the VIP 6 thing. The best war coin offers on the VIP 6 thing. Apparently, we're handing out a redeem code. There we go, 300 gems. This is actually the first big gem drop we've gotten from these chests. So, yeah, we'll hand out a code for that. This is one of the rarest drops he has. Maybe not the absolute rarest, but it's pretty high up there. Like, if you're looking for a specific tarot card, obviously that's rare, and a few other things like that. But as far as, like, drop categories, the 300 gem drop, or technically 250 that gets increased to 300, is one of his best drops. It's technically less gem value than something like a major purple or something like that, but the versatility is really good. For example, we'll be using on Bounty Hunter this weekend, because that costs 710 gems, and that's basically half the cost right there, so that's perfect. I'll hand out a code for that in a bit, as soon as we finish out the rest of the vault keys. Well, so that was like our second chest drop, wasn't it? We got that really early. That was super quick catch there. Hey, we got it on our second key. Yeah, so I was right. We got it on the second key. But I do want to make a money guide on this game soon. I ended up not really being able to this week because they're doing all the work on the deck. I might not even be able to stream tomorrow because of that. Or at least not during the day. Because obviously when I do the nighttime stream for the Pokemon thing, we'll be able to do that because obviously they're not working during the night. They normally stop by about 6 p.m. or so. Sometimes earlier. So obviously they're not going to be doing it at midnight. I would sure hope not. Hey, we got the smaller gem drop. Gosh, are we just going to get all the gems we need for Friday's event just during some vault keys? That'd be really funny. If I get one more 300, we would have actually gotten every single gem we need for Friday today in the last, like, few minutes. Of course, we got these vault keys in the past, though, already, but if you're counting just the time of opening the vault keys, that's some pretty good value. Though, obviously, if you take the loot of an entire hour of using vault keys, that's going to be, like, some kind of ridiculous number. Because it doesn't take into the account the actual time to get the vault keys. Oh, nice. A small purple. We haven't really missed. Have we gotten a single bad drop yet? Like, every single drop, except maybe the first one, I think, has been something really good. Or at least moderately good. How come I didn't equip the new pet? Oh, yeah, we need to go do that. I'm still using the one from the season. Yeah, let me go do the new Taz. I'm not sure why I didn't equip it. I was even in the page for it, too. Hey, we technically still got some gems there. We got 6 gems. The smaller gem drop off the thing. But yeah, let me go equip Taz. Not sure why I didn't. I always like equipping the new pets. Oh, I didn't even upgrade him either. I didn't do anything in this page. Gosh. Let's go upgrade him. Let's go feed. I already just did. Let's go. No, I don't want to rename you. I want to equip you. How do I equip you again? Equip. There we go. Little Taz. On our shoulder. Anyways, let's go and finish out these Volkies. Now we'll hand out a code. Then we'll probably mess with some token grind. Oh, that's not where I wanted to click. Goodbye, treasure hunt. Please get buffed already so I can actually go use you. That's not where I want to go. I was trying to click on that, see how many more keys we need to use. 7. Also, there's not a thing to check how many epic vault keys you have on this page. Down to 48,635. Vault keys or treasure maps? Oh, no, you mean gems. Okay. Yeah, I'm currently hovering around 30,000. I don't take tribute that much. Though we'd have so many more gems if we did. In the current state of the game, if I took tribute 12 times per day, we would be getting approximately 250 gems per day. And at that rate, we would be getting 1,750 gems per week just off a tribute, not counting anything else. Meaning in total, through everything, we'd be getting over 2,000 gems per week between guild and everything else. Probably even a bit more than that. There's a lot of gems. Oh, I'll use this green. But just tribute alone, it is possible in the current state of the game to get over 2,000 per week just off a tribute if you take it enough times with enough kingdoms upgraded. I personally don't take it that much though, because the rate at which we spend gems is way lower than that. I feel like on a given week, I on average spend roughly, if you count into consideration Bounty Hunter and other events, where you spend a little bit more like factions. I would say on average, if you take those into account and average them in, we probably spend around 800 gems per week, I want to say. So even if we were just doing 1,000, we'd basically be profiting. Because the only two that really eat a lot is Bounty Hunter, like this weekend, that can eat 710 or 1,110, and new factions, which eat how much was it again? Anywhere from 1,910 to 3,110, depending on how much you skip, or if you do literally every room, which I normally don't. I do like a mixture of both, so I normally spend like 2,510 or so. Goodbye, treasure map. You were so valuable. Yeah, 3 more keys. Get to a nice even number. Unfortunately, we don't have enough to kill here. However, we can hope he just dies to stuff. He's just gonna die from the timer at this point. I'll go Finisea him. Put him out of his misery. Oh no! He came back! He refuses to die. Instead, he went into our inventory with the other 100-something copies of him. Actually, do we have 100 copies of him yet? I would assume so by now. It sure feels like we do. 100 drops, that could have been something useful. But instead, they're Cedric's. Like, he's not a bad troop, but getting him beyond having a max, hey, we can use that this Friday. Honestly, we pretty much just got all the loot we need for Friday already. Because we're going to spend 710 gems in a small blue. I believe that was our last key. And we got okay loot from it, nothing too special. What does that bring our keys to? Yep, there we go. Alright, so let's go hand out a code because we got the big gem drop, which was actually the first time we're handing out a code based on that one. Is one of the slightly rarer ones, which is why we just now got it today. But let me go to the code section, good old code section. So we'll have 2 codes to stream. Let's see, click save. Go to chat. Where is the code section? Code section? Did the page break? There it is. Let's see. We'll put that in there. Put that in there. Put that in the other thing. Grab the whole thing so you guys have the link. Does anyone even use the link? I assume people do. I just always post it with it because it'd be easiest for people that don't know where to use the code. But here you guys go. There's the redeem code used on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Our redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters starting with L3. And give same word as always: 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. There you guys go. Enjoy. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps out a lot and is greatly, greatly appreciated. And we'll have another one a little bit later this stream. Anyways, so I guess we just farm the rest of the stream then. Because we have most of the objectives done until this Friday, which is Bounty Hunter. Because the only one we really need some progress on is World Event. So we might do our battles for World Event tomorrow night. Might as well. Just help out the guild. I'll obviously claim our 25 gems from the class thingy. Might as well. Even though it's literally the equivalent of just taking tribute one more time. Anyways, that's not where I want to go. Golvania. Let's go do some Golvania farming. See if we can get lucky tonight. Also, we're at exactly 0 shards, which is an unfortunate number. We ended last night exactly at 0. Do tributes stack up depending on how long you leave them? No. Well, kind of. The gold stacks up to a certain point, which I think goes for like a couple days, though tribute does not stack at all. Oh, also I'm using the wrong team. Whoops. But no, tribute does not stack at all. So the only way you can maximize tribute is if you literally took it every hour, which is obviously impossible. But the more hours you take tribute, the more reward it gives. The gold from your like hourly gold rate, for example, what's my hourly gold rate these days? Wait, what just happened? Wait, what? It just opened a... That's not what I tried clicking on. What? It just helped... It just opened some kind of help menu. Oh, I must have clicked the question mark there. Whoops. I was trying to go back. But like, for example, our hourly gold is 1,746. That stacks for like up to a certain point. I forget exactly when it caps, but it's like multiple days. Maybe even a week. I have no clue. But what doesn't stack is the tribute. The tribute can only be claimed once per hour, and not claiming it for like 10 hours, a few days, is just still the same thing as if you claimed it every every hour. But no, the tribute does not increase by time going by, but like the hourly gold that you get does stack to quite a high degree. It does eventually cap, but to a point where you're realistically never going to cap it. But tribute caps at once per hour, so theoretically every hour on the hour. Where am I looking for? I'll take that one. Normally on a given day these days, I take it like 3 to 5 times. Obviously, it's realistic to take it like 12 to 18 times or so in a day. I just happen to not take it that many times. Also, the only problem with it being such a low shards, we're not going to get a chest on our first drop. Which is unfortunate. Oh wait, how did you not die? Oh, you're the one thing that has immune to burning, aren't you? Almost forgot, there is immune to burning here now. Little kelpie thing. Normally I just remember to kill it out. But I keep forgetting, we actually need to target it if we see it. Normally I naturally do, but sometimes I forget. It also kind of looks like the other horse, which is confusing. Like that horse kind of looks like it, but it's not him. Please let me... I misclicked that twice. Please let me move it. Yep, no problem. Next Monday's new Mythic looks interesting. Or new wait, you mean next Friday? Oh, never mind. I read that wrong. Next month's new Mythic looks interesting. Yeah, we do have one on the exact same day as the new faction. They both come out 2 Fridays from now. Not this week's Friday, but next week's Friday. Yep, right around the corner. Very soon. Actually, what date was it again? I think it was the 4th. Yeah, the 4th. Hey, a curse gnome. They do exist. I believe that is the first curse gnome I've seen outside the mode when it wasn't a vault event. Since it's been nerfed, the rate of getting it. Which means it's taken me like 3 weeks to find them. One single copy outside the game mode. I don't need curse shards though, so it doesn't matter as much. That's still okay to see, I guess. Find some use for them at some point. I have all the unique drops though, so I got what I wanted out of it. Yeah, why do I forget what next month's Mythic is? I've seen it before. Seen it a couple times. Let's see. Where'd it go? Should be like right here. Is that it? Yeah, there it is. Oh wait, have I looked at this guy yet? He might not have had his stats the last time I checked. I think they might have moved the one that was here. I don't remember that troop art. We got the Piscia. Mythic from Merlantis. It's a Divine Merfolk. It is 24... Oh, you can't make it any bigger than that. It's a 24 mana cost, blue, red, brown. It destroys all green gems and creates blue gems equal to the number of green destroyed. There are independent 30% chances... Oh no, I haven't read this guy before. Oh, they must have changed which one was originally going to be there, because I don't recall the troop art or that ability. There are independent 30% chance to devour 2 random enemies. It's going to be bad. Like, really bad. Like, insanely bad. There are a few troops that can effectively create both green and blue, though, so we might have synergy there. The only problem is I don't believe blue feeds into those troops. Actually, some of them might. I believe one of them was a green-blue. Or a blue-purple, I mean. Because there's a blue-purple that creates green-blue. Amelia, or whatever her name is. Because you can't do that into, like, Vinoxia. Vinoxia is a yellow, green-purple. But the other one's a blue-purple that creates green-blue. But, no, it's under that category of extremely luck-based devour. Which probably is not going to be worth it. It does feed blue back into itself, which is nice, but you need green on the board, otherwise it will do almost nothing. Like, the first time he does it, he might create, like, 12 blue. But then the second time is going to be, like, 7 or 8 or something. Like, something really small. Unless you have a proper way to really get green back on the board. And he doesn't use green to mana accumulate, which is going to make him a little clunky. But a lot of things that do create the green-blue do have the green color, if nothing else. And there is one that creates green-blue that also uses blue. And he also gains 4 attack to all blue allies when matching blue gems. Which is going to be a decent amount of attack. The problem is it's blue allies, so if you're using like Vinoxia, it doesn't give it Vinoxia attack or something else. I don't know, that's going to be a little weird. I don't feel like it's going to be that useful. Seems like it's going to be like a C tier mythic. Maybe even D tier. Probably C tier though. Like of the ones that do devour, he seems like he might be like somewhat okay, but it does seem a bit underwhelming. We would need a really good, like, synergy option for it at some point for it to work. Like, there will be a point where he'll become stronger in the game. I just don't believe his perfect synergy option exists right now. There are a few things that can synergize properly, but none of them will do it to a degree that'll make it viable enough. Kind of like Mother of Darkness. Like, Mother of Darkness still had teams before Rogue Spider. It's just she didn't really exist until Rogue Spider did, for the most part. And that trip's going to be kind of the same. Like, he's kind of going to be usable prior to the proper team existing. But I'm pretty sure when he comes out, the proper team does not exist for him yet. But at some point, there might be. My only concern with ever using him, even if he does become a bit better, indirectly, is it's luck-based. Which is not a good way to be doing damage. It's also possible that they have immune to Devour. So Bless and other similar things get in the way. So it was impervious, obviously. Which means you're going to have to find a way to put Curse onto your team. And the problem is the best cursor option in the game does not use blue. I guess you could use Mirage Queen, but it doesn't count as an elemental, so you're not getting half mana start from it. Because the best cursor that can actually do, that is also a blue, is Mirage Queen. Otherwise, you're going to have to use something kind of weird, a non-blue Obsidious. Vashtagan. Oh, yeah, well, yes, you could do Vashtagan, but you have to match brown to make Vashtagan work. And in a team that you're mostly creating green and blue, it might not be getting that many brown. But yes, Vashtagan would technically work. One other funny thing you can actually do with Vashtagan is after the big, I almost said turtle, the big fish ends up getting a few kills, you can actually go and then kill it out with Vashtagan and then use its stats in order to do some damage. To do the finishing blow. You kind of can do similar with High King Iron Gut right now, where you use High King Iron Gut to get a few Devours, then you use Vashtagan to kill it in order to clean up the battle. You can't do that in factions, obviously, because that will count as a death, and then you don't have it for the rest of faction. But you could do it for, like, Guild Wars, you could do it for Tower of Doom, and a few other things. So yeah, it is technically possible the new troop would be used in a similar way, where it gets some Devours, then you kill it out, and then you do damage based on killing it out. His secondary trait doesn't give him more HP, though, which is what Vashtagan boost ratio is off of. Because High King Iron Gut has an extra synergy there because his final unique trait steals life every time you take brown. And Vashtagan also curses when you do brown. Whereas this thing only gives you attack and only does it to blue, not to browns. And you're also creating a bunch of green and blue. Well, technically he only creates blue. But you know, you need green on the board to be able to create your blue. So it's going to be a lot more of a green-blue oriented team than a brown one. So far, no really good drops yet. If we get an annual or higher, we'll hand on the other code. Soon, TM. Let's see, what do we need here? Hello, Mr. Extreme. Welcome, welcome. Oh, so hello, Genki. I never really said hello. But hello, Genki. Hello, Dwight. Hello, U7. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I always find it funny that sometimes I'll like answer someone's question like 3 times over, and then I still never said hello because they start with a question instead of a hi. Or if they did say the hi, I didn't see the hi. If I saw their question. Let's see, we'll throw that down. We're getting so close to that level. What we're doing right now is not the best way to farm XP though. Just using the standard Ironhawk team's the best way to do that. But right now we're focusing on tokens, of course. During the Bounty Hunter event, we'll probably end up getting a level then. Oh, let's see. We'll take that over. Also, speaking of Bounty Hunter, we'll be doing that Friday night. Also, Thursday night, we'll still have the Gems of War stream, obviously, at this time. But tomorrow night, we will be doing the new Pokemon game. I've also managed to avoid all spoilers, so I have no clue what we're really in for. The only thing I did see was a couple of the trailers. And that is it. As far as any amount of spoilage that could possibly be anywheres online, I have managed to avoid all of it. Oh, what do we want here? We'll take that. Get her destroy. I'm not sure how much I would like this one. I feel like we'd get like 20 to 30 hours of content out of it and then be like, oh yeah, I had fun. And then that'd be that. It's just a weird game to bother grinding because so many people hack it. So it feels less encouraging to grind out everything. Let's see, I'll take that over. I know that you're resistant, I still just want to kill through you with normal skulls. And then there we go. Yeah, I try to catch Genki streams when I can. She normally streams at a time where I'm sleeping, though. More often than not. Like, whenever she posts her videos or does her streams, I'm almost always sleeping. Unless I'm up, like, really late or I happen to wake up early. I want to do this to see if we can get lucky. Got lucky enough. Lucky enough is good enough for me. Oh, what? There are other people that stream that early? I wouldn't know because I'm normally not on around that time. More often than not. I see your notification if I am on sometimes around that time. Oh no, I was about to use that. A good thing it did transform. It saved me from giving up my skull in accident. The transform theoretically helped me. Because it made it so I wouldn't cast Thrall when we had a win condition already on the board. Gotta remember to kill the Kelpies. It's the only thing with immune to burn in an entire kingdom. You normally don't see it. And normally I just like naturally poke it like right there. Sometimes I forget to kill it. Oh, I wanted the vertical try to skull there. Still tried for it. It was worth a shot. Didn't get it though. That should be mashed as long as it doesn't miss. And it was extra trans skull as well, didn't even need it. Just needed the poke. Alright, we'll go hand out a code right here. I'll probably go for 1 or 2 more chests. Which I think we need to go through 2 more cycles, which will end up being 1 more chest. I really hate that there's 2 horses here. It always throws me off as to which one is Kelpie. It's really obvious which one is Kelpie if you see them side by side, though. But if you're just thinking like, oh, I need to go kill the horse, it's like, oh wait, there's 2 horses! It's why you sometimes see me like targeting the horse even though it's not Kelpie. It's like, oh, the horse-like thing needs to die with Zugoff. But it's actually the other horse. Anyways, let me go hand out another code. Since we handed out the extra one for hitting lucky on VIP keys. It's just the normal one we give out every stream. 1 moment. But here you guys go. Use it on Gems of War. You guys know by now. And it starts with E. That's a lot of E's, gosh. The triple E. Like triple A, but triple E. There we go. Anyways, there you guys go. Enjoy. Okay, let's go get 1 more chest, which is 2 more cycles. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. And for any of you interested, we'll be doing a new Pokemon game tomorrow night. That should be a lot of fun. It's one of the more hyped up ones for a while as well. Looks really nice as well. It's also kind of interesting because it's actually a prequel to, I believe, almost every Pokemon game in existence. Even though the Pokemon franchise isn't really known much for its timeline because there isn't really much of a timeline. However, when it comes to timelines, it gets compared to Breath of the Wild sometimes because it kind of looks like it. However, it's kind of an inverse Breath of the Wild because Breath of the Wild to the Zelda series is basically the most recent iteration in that it's the furthest forward in the timeline. In that Breath of the Wild 1 and then Breath of the Wild 2, which takes place after, is like super far in the timeline, the furthest possible point. However, if I'm not mistaken, Pokemon Legends Arceus coming out this Friday is the earliest game in the timeline. Like literally the first game as far as what currently exists for Pokemon, which is kind of interesting. Definitely an interesting angle for it. Like almost like early stage society level of gameplay. Can you please let me cast? Thank you. Yeah, I never really paid attention to Pokemon lore. I just let the cute Pokemon battle each other. I've never paid a single bit of attention to the lore of this game. Or to Pokemon. I'm not even sure if it has an official timeline. But if it does, this is literally the first game in that timeline. To my understanding. Or it should be pretty close, if not like literally the first. It's definitely far back. What's my current banner? Good question. I don't even know. There's a couple correct answers as to what you can use for this team. I'm currently using a +2 purple, +1 red, -1 yellow. Main reason for this is to make sure Thrall can 1 turn to full mana. Because it allows us to 4 times into full because he starts with 1 and that gives us 5. It also allows you to guarantee take a purple and even if it doesn't surge, you have full mana. Otherwise, it's surge dependent. You could instead put it more into red, so that when you finally get a Flamer, you actually get more value from it. And go like a +2 red, +1 blue or something, or +2 red, +1 yellow. Or something similar. But I go down the route of get Thrall as consistently up as possible. Because ideally, we want to not even cast Leprechaun. It's mostly just there for when we have to. But ideally, we just want to go straight to Thrall, like this. Because having that much purple allows us to 1 turn off of 4 times. Because we have 1 starting mana from 20%, and then we have +5, or we have +2 purple, which results into... Actually, we have +3 purple. So theoretically, we could actually... Actually, don't even need that much, do we? Hold up. His natural purple would actually be enough in that situation. Interesting. So the extra purple's not needed for that. It's just to make sure you don't need Surge then, is what all the extra purple is for then. So if you take a 3 purple, it'll make sure he gets the full. I don't know, I just like Thrall being more consistent. But the next best bet would be to go like heavy into red. Oh, I should have taken a red there, whoops. Yeah, we're almost at our final chest. Almost there. Oh, so I wonder what Pokemon will even be in the next Pokemon game, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to have all of them. Based on how the game is structured, there's almost a 100% chance it will not include every Pokemon. It'll probably include several hundred. That's the only weird thing about Pokemon these days, is they actually have such a wide roster of characters that it's becoming almost impossible for them to actually implement every single character into a mainline game. Just because there's so many models they would have to account for. Though you would think they would have some kind of system that would make it a little bit more replicatable across everything. That was a weird lag screen. Final battle. Let's hopefully get a good chest here. Something good. Are we gonna get Zugoff before we have Thrall? That would be really funny. We got them at the same time. I was hoping we'd have win condition here. It's actually better to Thrall. Hope we get a Scope Poke and then win off of that. 1 mana short. That's awful. Now we Zugoff him. Okay, let's see our triple Nisha with an Anu somehow. That's not even possible. Nope. Useless junk, the lowest 3. Hey, they all got an upgrade though. That you don't see too often. Screenshot that. That's kind of cool. They all got their exact badge upgrade at the same time. That's decently rare. Though not what we're looking for. Hey, a 25 gem tribute. That's what we're looking for though. That's like the entirety of, like, we're going to spend like 10-15 minutes to do the class event tomorrow. And that's literally the reward, is 1 single tribute click in the current state of the game, which is kind of funny. But anyways, guys, that reward for the Thursday class event has always been notoriously bad. It's one of the worst payout events of any of them. I highly advise never spending gems on it unless you're going for a leaderboard or if you really want the class max for whatever reason. Though if it's a good one, it could be relevant too. The one this Thursday is really bad, though. I would not advise trying to max it. Most people probably already have it maxed anyways, because a lot of newer players keep it on and not realize they've been using it for forever until they realize there's more classes in the game. It's like, oh, I've been using Warlord for like 20 hours now. Apparently there's more than just Warlord. But anyways, we'll be back tomorrow night for 2 different things. Tomorrow for Gems of War, as we do same time every single night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And the other thing we'll be doing is exactly at midnight, which is like 3 hours from now tomorrow. Which is technically Friday morning, I guess, or, you know, Friday night, however you want to consider it. But Thursday at midnight into Friday, we will be doing the Pokemon game the second it launches, so that should be fun. And we'll go from there. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful week, wonderful weekend. Well, I guess it's a little bit too early to say weekend yet, but soon. And I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.